Have you? All right, so this workout, I'm decently warm. I'm gonna keep jogging here while I kind of explain what I'm gonna do. I might use a timer at my hip here. You might hear some beeping. We'll see, but basically this is gonna be a 4x4 workout. I'm gonna go through one move at a time, 4 sets, and sometimes 4 variations before I go on to the next. So basically it's gonna be 4 sets for each compound move. We're gonna be combining some workouts, some muscle groups, and then we do 4 on the next one. You were just outside? Thanks for subbing, great to have you. Yes, you're doing some legs outside? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get outside today. I think after this workout I'm gonna go maybe run. I might go into town and just take a walk or something. It's gonna be nice. Yeah, glad you're getting outside. That sounds awesome. Zadok, where are you from? I'm in Florida. Where's everybody from? All right, guys, I'm starting with a lighter weight because I don't know how heavy I want to go yet. But I'm gonna do 1 move at a time, and this is gonna be 2 sets per side. So what this is, I'm starting with arms and legs. I'm gonna take a big step out, no lag. Oh, okay, I'll check on that, thank you. So I'm gonna step to the side into a side lunge right here, and I curl at the top. All right, so I'm going 40 seconds on this side. So if you hear that beep, we've already started right here. Now this is a bit light for me, but I'm gonna stick with it for now and just feel this move out first. I'll probably go heavier on my next set here. Minnesota, oh man, I've never been there. Sounds like a pretty place. I bet it's really pretty in the summer. Are we in summer yet? Almost, right? I don't know. I'm from Ohio, not too far away. Would love to go to Minnesota one day. Beep. Yep, we got some beeps going on. We're gonna hear a beep in a second here for the stop. I'm gonna do a few more, and there we go. That's our stop. This is a 40-second rest. Plenty of time to catch the breath in between, because when we go again, that's gonna be that other side. And in fact, before we do that, I'm gonna go a little heavier. So right now I'm really just catching my breath, getting my energy before I hit that other side. Oh, this thing works with emojis, that's great. Yes, we are working with a timer today for sure. All right, 10 seconds rest. I'm gonna go a little heavier on this side. I'm gonna step out to my right, curl as I step back up straight here. So ready, here we go. That's the beep. That's our 40-second interval. So I'm gonna take a big step, trying to keep myself in good posture and curl at the top. It's not the craziest heavy weight for me. I'm not pushing it quite yet, but if you're working out with me, use what you like. I'm just doing what I like today. You guys tell me what you like. I want some legs and some arms. That's what I want today. Okay, it's feeling good. Got a few seconds left on this side. That's cool. I didn't know we could do emojis. All right, that's the stop there. So I'm gonna rest for 40 seconds. And it's gonna be twice on each side. So I'm gonna do that one more time, each side. I'm gonna need some water pretty soon because it is hot. Take some water now. Water, breakfast of champions. What we got, Grasshopper, what's up? Did you get out of bed and go right into your workout? That's funny, I like the emojis. All right, I'm going back for that first side. Big step left. As I stand tall, I curl at the top. You know, sometimes I get out of bed and go right into the workout. It's hard to do that for me. But man, I'm so glad when I do, when I'm done with the workout, like first thing in the morning. It's amazing. It just gives me so much energy for the rest of the day. I used to do that all the time. Really good stuff. I give myself a little bit of time to kind of like wake my body up first, but working out first thing in the morning is amazing. Okay, that's our stop. That's our 40-second rest. I'm feeling it. My legs aren't burning too much yet, but my cardio's going. There's gonna be cardio in this workout because this is gonna be strength, but we're gonna combine muscle groups. It's gonna get us the cardio too. I love circuits like that. Really like that kind of stuff. Just combining everything, making it real efficient. Whew. Who else is getting out of bed? It's already 1:14 where I am today, over here in Florida. I don't know, we got the East Coast time zone people here. All right, I'm going for the other side. Big step, I curl at the top. Big step, I curl. Woo. Okay, oops. I keep going here. 10 seconds. We're gonna do a few more. Almost there, that's our beep. Okay, I'm gonna take a minute rest. Good time for water. I'm gonna rest for about a minute in between moves here. Oh, I have to tell my friend, I forgot to call them. Oh gosh. Whew. All right, we're gonna ignore that beeper. I haven't used this beeper in a long time, so I love this Gym Boss Charge. I think it used to be called the Gym Boss Mini Max. Maybe there's another version. I'll try to put a link in the description for these. I love this. This beeps. It's like an interval timer. You can use it as a stopwatch, and it's nice and loud. It vibrates too. Helps me keep on track with my circuits. Okay, so next move, I'm gonna go for 4, 2 on each side for this one as well. This is gonna be a suitcase deadlift to a shrug. So basically, ooh, I don't wanna go that heavy yet. Hold on. All right, so basically, I'm squatting straight down. I'm trying to not shift my hips anywhere rather than just make it like a regular squat. Just hips in line, like I'm doing a regular squat. I'm gonna try to curl at the top. So I squat and come up. Let me check my timer here. All right, so I've got 40 seconds on this one. Here we go. Legs and arms, people. We said we were doing legs and arms, so we're doing legs and arms. This is gonna be hard. I'm using about 30 pounds right now. We'll see if I can handle that. Maybe heavier, maybe lighter, we'll see. I know my legs can handle more than my arms, so this might be more of a challenge for my arms here, but we'll see. Woo. And I'm doing my best to keep my posture. It's so easy to shift away, but I don't want to shift away. I'm gonna stay nice in line, straight line down. Woo. And that's my 40-second rest. Okay, whew. Need to catch my breath on that one. Okay. Set a timer for 1 hour. That's just for my regular life stuff, guys. I'm trying to balance a lot of stuff today. I need to call someone in about an hour. All right, that's that 40-second rest is done. So 40 seconds again. I squat, I curl. Now you guys can let me know. I mean, my form might not be perfect. I'm trying to squat straight down. If I'm shifting too much, let me know. You guys are my mirror today, my feedback. How's my form? How am I doing? I am a certified personal trainer, but guess what? I need help too. That's why we help each other. It's so important. We have other people with us to give us some at least accountability in fitness, because you know, that is such a key component. We can have, that's good. That's our 40-second rest, by the way. You can have discipline, you can have motivation, but accountability is so important, and you guys are holding me accountable today, so thank you very much for being here. I'm gonna grab some water while I rest for 40. Whew, I'm feeling that already. Oh, thank goodness I found some better music. I don't know if you guys can hear the music. I'm trying to keep it low today so we can talk to each other. Whew. Okay. 3 seconds and I'm back to side one. I'm gonna go a little heavier. This is gonna be heavy. I'm gonna try. 40 seconds. I'm gonna keep my hand out of the way here. I squat, a curl. All right, I'm gonna need some momentum with this curl. It's gonna be tough. Let's see if I can do it. That is heavy. Not so bad for the legs. Legs can handle it, but curling 40 pounds is tough for me. Some people are strong, they can do more than that. That's hard for me. This is a challenge, for sure. Okay, we're almost there. All right, 40-second rest. I don't know if my form was probably not great on that one. Okay, we're doing good. Doing good, doing good. That one was hard. That was much heavier. I might lighten that up after the next set. We'll see. I'm gonna go for it though. 10 seconds rest, and we're going for that other side. So I'm ready with my weight. Suitcase deadlift to a curl. Ready? Here we go. Straight down, a curl at the top. I'm really trying not to swing and use momentum, but it's hard because this is heavy. That's the challenge here. It's challenging my arms without breaking my form. That's what happens when we combine legs and arms. Legs are huge muscles normally compared to some of the muscles in the upper body, so if you're combining the two, one might be much harder than the other. I'm going for it though. So this is getting real heavy. We're almost there though. Oh, I'm gonna finish this one here. That's 40 seconds. Okay. All right. So far so good. That was 2 per side. So right now I'm in a minute rest, and I need it because that was hard. That was hard. How are we doing, everybody? Great to have you. Who's sleeping? Nobody's sleeping anymore. Everybody's awake now, right? Okay. 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 Next pair. Again, we're going lower body and upper body. So what I'm going to try to do is bring one foot back. I'm going to be doing a split squat, and at the top I'm going to challenge my shoulders and get out sideways with that one dumbbell. So that is a smaller muscle group for me, at least. So I'm going to go a lot lighter. I'm going to try out just about 10 pounds for now, and I'll see how that goes. I'm going to keep a very slight bend in my elbow as I bring this out to my side. And I'm not going completely sideways. I am going slightly in front. So keeping that elbow slightly bent, slightly in front of the body. That's feeling pretty good. Yeah, I can go heavier on the next one, but right now this is good. This is hard enough. Okay, it's a 40 rest. It wasn't too bad, so I'm gonna make that a little heavier. I really like these workouts with a longer rest in between. For me, that lets me get a little bit more focused on the strength part because I'm not spending my energy on my cardio, spending it on the strength part. So I do like these 40-second rests today. Okay, Coming up on the other side, I'm gonna try that split squat with a lateral raise. All right, here we go. Right here, and I'm gonna have to bend my elbow a little bit more because this is about twice as heavy than what I did last time. So I'm not gonna really make my arm quite as straight. I'm gonna bend it a little bit so it's a little bit easier. That's feeling pretty good. Now we can also do something like single arm upright row. If I really can't get it out to my side, we can do that, no problem. But I'm gonna try to get that medial deltoid and go for that lateral raise. Just get focused on that one a little bit more. And this is definitely harder for my legs too. Woo! Okay, that felt good. 40-second rest. So far, so good. Well, let's get the AC going. It is getting hot. All right, we've got 2 sets per side, so about 15 seconds rest, and then we come back to that first side again. Split squat, lateral raise, same time. Let's see, just checking the stream real quick, see how we're doing. How we doing, everybody? Okay, let's get to it. Split squat, lateral raise. All right, we're good, nice. Okay, straight down. Slight bend in that elbow, just to make it a little bit more tolerable. More than slight bend, really. I got a lot more bend on this second set on this side, because that weight is much heavier. Ugh. All right, definitely harder. Getting the good burn on that one. That felt good. All right, 40-second rest. Just gonna try to keep myself moving a little bit while I rest here. I'm not gonna go completely still. Hope the stream's okay, guys. Let me know. Okay. Coming up on our second set, other side, we have our split squat to the lateral raise. All right, straight down. Let's go for it. Big bend in the elbow. Lots of bend in the elbow so I can get this weight up this time. Whew. I'm really close to an upright row, but it's somewhere in between. All right, it's burning. It's burning, but I'm going for it. We got 10 seconds on this side. Almost there. I'm gonna try for 2 more. That's 1. One more time. And, whoo, that's 2. Okay, that was getting heavy. All right, we have a minute rest, at least. And I need it. I do need the rest. All right. Okay, great. All right, stream's looking a little bit better. Okay, we're gonna keep resting for about 30 more seconds before we get the final strength move and we stretch. I need lots of water in this workout, for sure. Okay, so on our 4th move, I love these 4x4 workouts. Makes it real simple on the structure. 4th move, I'm gonna get against a surface, a stable surface. This is gonna be a single leg, single arm row. So I'm really just trying to take this foot behind me just enough off the ground so I have to rely on my balance for this stabilizing foot. If you like, you can bring that foot very far behind. But for now, I'm gonna try to challenge myself with some heavier weight. So I'm gonna put mainly the focus on that arm and just the balance. So I'm gonna have that foot barely off the floor. All right, let's get into it. So this is a bigger muscle than where we were. So I'm gonna try about 40 pounds. That's just what I like. Everyone's gonna use their own weight that works for them, but that's what I'm going for today. All right, so I've got my stabilizing foot. I'll catch my balance a little bit here. Now, if I wanna make this a little harder, I can take my support away. That's if I feel confident that my form is good and my positioning all through the middle to the lower upper body is in line where they need to be. But if I feel like I need support, I'm gonna use that stable surface. But either way, I've got one foot on the floor and I feel my leg already. And definitely I'm working my arm too. Woo! Okay, that's a 40-second rest there. That was tough. That was hard. 40 seconds rest here, and then I go for the other side. Now, I don't feel like I really needed that support. So when I do go to the other side, we'll keep that same single leg structure and single arm row without support. Okay, coming up very soon, I'm gonna go for that other side. Here we go. Single leg stance. Bring that other foot off the floor. I hinge just a little bit so I can make way for that weight, but also this is a row. So I'm not rowing straight up along my body. I gotta get a little bit of a hinge at least to get the lats going, to get the biceps going the way that I want them. Now I could go forward more, sure, but I feel like I have my balance just slightly hinging forward. I'm not gonna go very far. Everyone's gonna do what they can, and this is what I feel confident doing, just a small hinge today. And I feel like my back is in a good position. I'm not rounding, I'm not hunching over. All right, that's a 40-second rest. That was hard. We're still in it though. We are still in it. Whew. Okay. That was heavy. It definitely feels heavier on one leg. You know, if I had something like 2 feet support and then hand here, definitely all my effort at that point is on the arm. Maybe that's a little easier on the cardio, but a lot of muscle groups going in this workout. And that's how I like it today. All right, set 2 on the first side. So I'm gonna hinge, slight hinge, and I'm going single leg, single arm. Just doing as many as I can here while keeping my form and posture. And if I lose my balance, I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna row while I'm out of balance. I'm gonna prioritize my posture, wait till I have my balance again, and I come back and I finish the set. Almost there on this side. That's a 40-second rest. All right. Woo. This is a tough one. That's what we want though, right? That's what I wanted. I wanted a tough workout today. I really needed a good workout. I'm gonna get some water. 10 seconds rest left before we hit the other side again. Okay, other side. 40 seconds, single leg support, I hinge, I row. Here we go. This is hard. This is definitely hard. Okay, almost there. 3, 2, 1, and I'll rest. All right. Yes. We made it. Great job. Great job. If you followed along, if you did the whole workout, great job. Okay, I'm sweating, I'm breathing hard, I feel it. Now, I feel like I got a little bit more energy to go. So, I'm gonna do one more 4x4. I'm going for a shrug. So I'm gonna try to get 2 weights this time, real heavy, and go straight up for 40 seconds. So this is gonna be a bonus one here. This is gonna be traps. Cardio is gonna be in this too. All right, so let me reset my timer. One more bonus move today. Okay, so I'm gonna go for my heavier weights. You know what I'm gonna do? One side. And I'm gonna go, actually, you know what? We'll stick with 2. Let's stick with 2 weights. Gotta make sure I have enough room here. Okay, first set, 2 weights. So, feet right under my shoulders, and I'm going straight up. Now, if I wanna make this more of a trap move, I can also add in things like my calves if I want to. That makes it a lot harder. Let's do that. Why not? Let's get the calf extension with the shrug today. And if you're really adventurous, you can even put in a forearm curl with this too. Put everything together, but that's gonna be a little bit much for me right now. I'm gonna stick with my shrug and my calf raise and just do as much as I can in this 40 seconds. Okay. And I'm gonna rest for 40 seconds. Hope my weight doesn't fall down. Okay, there we go. I'm feeling that for sure. I'm gonna keep moving. I'm not gonna sit still quite yet. I'll save that for the rest, or for the stretch rather. All right, 10 seconds to recover. Now I'm coming back to my shrug with calf extension. So I'm gonna grab my heavy weights again, get in position, and here we go. I'm putting 2 together. Whew, catch my balance. Calf extension with the shrug. Now, I've got dumbbells to do this. I don't really like doing these with light weights because I really just don't feel it in my traps. For me, this is a heavier weight type of exercise. If you're new to it, you might need a lighter weight, that's fine. This can also be done with kettlebells. Same way with the dumbbells. We can even get a bar, load up the barbell and shrug, but we need a different hand positioning for that. But basically, anything we can grab to get our shoulders up. Whew. And that's our 40-second rest. So what I mean is, you know, if we had a barbell, if I was gonna go to my rack, grab my barbell, either hands over, or I can do a mixed grip, or I can do an underhand grip, but that's kind of a weird positioning, honestly. I like the overhand grip. I would take that bar away, get my posture, and we can shrug with the bar too if we had it, but we're working with dumbbells today, so that's what we're working with. All right, about 7 seconds rest left, and we're going for set 2. Okay, here we go. Straight up, shrug with the calf raise. Putting a lot of muscles together. And this is hard for my balance too. Even though I'm on 2 feet, having weights in my hands and being up on my tippy toes, that is hard. If you don't think that's hard, congratulations, you have great balance. But for me, this is a challenge. Whew. And you know what? My grip is feeling it too. I gotta adjust my grip here. Ooh, it's getting real heavy. All right, we're almost there though. Whew. Okay, that's a rest. Resting for 40. Whew. We're getting close. Getting real close. I'm gonna do about 1 more set. Quick water before I do 1 more set. Okay, 1 more time coming up. 5 seconds. Shrug to calf raise. 2, 1. Here we go. All right, my hands are already feeling it. Okay. All right. straight up into this shrug. This is hard. I'm gonna push through. I gotta readjust. Almost there. Almost there, almost there. That's it. Woo! And down with the weights. Okay, we did it. That's good. That is 3 sets for that one. So if you got the bonus move, great job. Congratulations, we made it through. Let's see, 5 moves today. 2 sets per side, 3 sets on the bonus move. 40 seconds of work, 40 seconds of rest. That's how we make the workout efficient. We stuck with the timer, really pushed ourselves with the rest time and the weight. So congratulations. But we're not done yet. We're still gonna cool down. Now I am still recovering, and that's my favorite time to go into a cool down so I can gradually return to homeostasis and just kind of be calm again. So I'm gonna stretch the muscles I worked today. So we did that side lunge. We had the side lunge with the curl. So I'm gonna get this hamstring stretched a little bit. For me, this is challenging enough on my flexibility. Some people in this position, it's not challenging if they're very flexible. That's fine, but I feel a stretch in my hamstring behind my knee here. I'm also gonna add in a bit of rotation so I can stretch my shoulder and my lats. I'm gonna hold this for about 30 seconds. And this is challenging enough. Yeah, we're just stretching right now, but for me, just holding this position is still a bit of work. And that's why I like stretches like these, because I can still get my stretch done, but gradually catch my heart rate again coming down from the workout. So I think that's about 20 to 30 seconds. Now guys, I do estimate oftentimes on how long I hold the stretch, but sometimes when I actually check on my timer to see how long I held it, it's not what I thought. So I do prefer to watch a timer when I stretch to make sure I'm getting that full 20 to 30 seconds on each stretch. So we want to get the benefit of flexibility. This is our time to challenge our flexibility. We can do it right after the workout. Some people like to stretch on their in-between days. I do that sometimes too, that's cool. But my favorite time to stretch is right after the workout. Okay, we did our suitcase deadlift to the curl. So we definitely got quads today. So I'm gonna stretch my quads. I'm gonna pull this foot up here, hold it nice and tight, and I'm gonna hold this for about 20 to 30 seconds. That does feel good. That feels really nice. Okay, I'm gonna switch sides. I can hold on to something if I need to catch my balance first. I like to challenge my balance when I do this. So I'm gonna take that hand away and just hold this stretch. I'm getting a nice stretch here. I also feel it in my ankle a little bit, the foot that I'm holding. That's feeling good too. Okay. All right. We definitely worked the bicep. We had several different types of curls in this workout. So I'm gonna get my forearm on my bicep. I'm just gently pulling down on my fingers. That's about 20 to 30 there. I'm gonna go for the other side. But right now I'm just taking it all in, listening to some music, appreciating this stretch. It's really a good feeling after the workout. All right, I'm gonna go for the top of the hand here and get the other side of my forearm. So it should have been a couple minutes now since the main routine. So I like to stretch 5 to 10 minutes after the workout. Usually, lately just about 5 minutes, but if I really take my time, more towards 10. After that, if I still want to do something, I might go for another activity. For me, sometimes that's running, sometimes that's biking, swimming every now and then. We're going for a walk today. It is a beautiful day. That's going to be part of my routine today. That feels really good. Okay. Congratulations. Thank you for joining me on this workout. We got a lot done today. We got total body strength and cardio. We worked with very minimal equipment and we made the most of it. We did a good warm-up, we did a good main routine, we did a good stretch. So thank you again for coming here. If you like this kind of content, please make sure to subscribe and follow. Lots of great things on this channel will be coming soon. So enjoy the rest of your day and take care.